Hello, everybody, and welcome to the MXvsATV Loretta Lynn's online championship brought to you by MXO Sports. We have a exciting day of racing ahead of us. 3 classes, starting with the C class, moving on to the B, and then the A class. The 3 weeks of qualifying has led up to this moment, and I am super excited. My name is Jared Bergeron. Many of you know me as J-Berg in the game. I will be commentating, broadcasting. I'm doing it all. I'm excited for it. We're going to go ahead and get going with some of the riders, starting with the number 13 of, who is that? That would be MXer 0124, qualifying 13th with the 139.9. Moving on to 21st qualifier, Fuzz Saucer with a 140.44. The number 3 of Gerber 182, qualifying 3rd with 138.5 lap time. The number 1 qualifier over the course of the 3 weeks of qualifying in the C class is going to be FaZe Stanley, running the number 1 with a 138.1. The number 5 of Exponent Zulu 699, 138.7 was his lap time, taking the top 5 spot coming into the championship today. Number 17, Home Hockey 412 with a 140.14. The number 19, Woven Links with a 140.24. Number 7 is going to be Sudsy Sky 911 2121. The number 11 of LGU9. The number 25 is going to be an alternate brought in. Looks like people missed their qualifier, or their heat, excuse me. That number 25 is going to be It's Crushed MX with a 140.57. He is your first alternate. He made it to the championship. Congratulations to him, making it in after one person managed to miss their heat. So good luck to him coming in with the 25. The number 15 is going to be Justin Plays with a 140.03. Already went through MXer. Number 13 looks like that is going to be your Heat 1 C-Class guys. Excuse me for the lack of bikes. I just turned that on. Sorry about that. You should be able to hear the bikes now. Going to adjust some audio settings real quick. With 21 seconds left in this free ride, we have the riders. We are ready to go. After it ends, we are going to drop the gate for Heat 1, first heat in the C class of the Loretta Lynn's online championship. It is going to be exciting for sure. Looks like we got 56 viewers for the C class. So far, so good. Top 5 out of Heat 1, both heats actually, are going to be going straight into the main motos. We're running a 3-moto format, so top 5 from both heats move on automatically. We are also going to be running an LCQ. Top 2 in the LCQ are going to be moving on to the 3-moto format also. See. This free ride should be ending soon. Heat 1 should be beginning soon. Give me a couple more minutes. Should get going pretty soon here. just to give one more quick update, it looks like there is another rider that did not show up for his heat. We are trying to get in another alternate to take his spot. While we figure that out, stay tuned. Should be starting pretty soon here. Now we are starting the 2-minute countdown before Heat 1. Looks like we are going to be running 11 people, as far as I know. 2 people that did not show up for their heat. One of them could not get replaced. Like, alternates did not make it either. For the gate drop, we are going to be spectating. We're gonna go with the number 1 of Faye Stanley. He is your number 1 qualifier. We'll see how he does off the start. Right now we have the 17 of Home Hockey. Getting some practice in. We got 1 minute and 35 seconds left before the gate drops for Heat 1. Number 19 of Woven Links, getting some quick practice. Number 11 of LGU9, number 7 of Sudsy Sky, number 25, Crushed MX, number 5, Exponent Zulu 699, number 3 is going to be Gerber 182, Harris Faye Stanley, your number 1 qualifier for the C class. We're going to spectate him going off of the start. And it looks like the baby 3677, who did not originally show up right away, is made it just in time in the 2-minute countdown. He's here to race. We have looks like all 12 people have made it, including the alternate. We are going to get going within the next 31 seconds. Big thank you to MXvsATV for getting that patch out. The original one with the performance updates, including the fixes for the game, runs super awesome now. Looks like everybody is on the gate. The 30-second card is about to go up here for Heat 1 at the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship in the C class. The 30-second board is up off the track. We're going to move up towards the front of the pack. Everybody is going down hard, it looks like. Number 5 spot is going to be the number 25 Crushed MX, holding it down right now off the start. 3, your number 3 qualifier, Gerber 18, is in the back of the pack. Had a bad start. See if he can catch up by the end of the race. And the number 11 of LGU9 holding it down in the number 1 spot, off to a great start. That is exactly what he wanted. See if he can stay up there, staying super smooth so far. Number 1 qualifier, Faye Stanley, in the middle of the pack. Currently, he is out of a qualifying position. obviously plenty of time to go. We will see how far up he can get. He goes past the number 9 of DaBaby. Oh, and DaBaby gets him back. And the number 17 and more get around him. He is falling behind. Excuse me. Drone camera quick. Sorry about that. Should be a little bit better to watch. Base Stanley making his way through the pack again in the 6th spot. LGU9 is still holding down the number 1 with the number 15 of Justin Plays hot on his trail, looking to make the pass for the number 1 spot, going qualify into the main motos. Number 25 of Crushed MX, your first alternate in a qualifying spot for the main motos, looking really good. And the number 15 of Justin Plays is trying to go around the outside, and he does get the pass. Justin Plays takes over the number 1 spot with LGU9 in second. Gonna go to LGU9, still trying to push, make that spot. As long as you are in a top 5 spot, you will move on to the main motos. We are going to take a look back at some of our other competitors and where they're at now. With the, can't see who that is, the number 3 of Gerber, 1-8, struggling in the 11th spot. That is not what he wanted, and he crashes into the tree. Number 3 of It's Crushed MX, your first alternate in the 25th qualifying spot, holding down the 3rd place. He is looking good for the main motos if he can stay there. Still in the 11th spot is Gerber, 1-8-2. That is not what he wanted. He's put his head down and charge forward as fast as he can. He should still have about 4 laps to go. See if he can make any moves. He's got to get 6 more spots. The number 11 of LGU9 takes back over the number 1 spot, going through the finish with number 15 of Justin Plays in second again. Going back to the front, LGU9 over the jump. Around the corner, around the outside, holding down the 1st spot, looking pretty good. Find somebody else. The number 3 looks like It's Crushed still. Number 7 is Exponent Zulu, and he goes down 2 spots out of a qualifying position. In the number 5 looks like the number 9 of DaBaby. And he will take back over the last qualifying spot to go into the main. Number 2 is Justin Plays, holding down the 2nd spot. And just outside of the qualifying position is the number 17 of Home Hockey, looking to make the pass on DaBaby for the final qualifying spot to go into the main motos. Track looks like it's breaking down super quick. Ruts are getting deep. People are struggling with the ruts, the roughness. In the number 12 is, who is that? Woven Links. Woven Links is your 19th qualifier, and he is sitting in the 12th spot, not what he wanted for today. Going through the finish line, looks like the number 11 of LGU9 taking over a little bit more of a lead, almost 7 seconds on the number 15 of Justin Plays 7. Battling it out for the final qualifying position is the number 21 of Fuzz Saucer. Excuse me, Fuzz Saucer is in the 6th spot and the person behind him was in 7th, but it looks like Fuzz Saucer is coming up on the number 17 of Home Hockey 42. Looking to make the pass for the final qualifying spot, going get into the main motos. And it looks like whoever was behind him took a digger. Take that inside rut. Trying to get a name on who is in front of Fuzz Saucer. Looks like possibly the number 7 of Sudsy Sky in that final qualifying spot for Heat 1. We take the top 5 going to go into the main motos. Look, we got a nice battle. 3 guys. Fuzz Saucer's going to go inside. That's a clever line. passing the number 25 of It's Crushed MX, your first alternate, falling back slowly. It's Crushed MX now in the 6th spot with Fuzz Saucer in the final transfer spot. Sudsy Sky is about to get passed by Fuzz Saucer. Fuzz Saucer going towards the most inside line, trying to make the pass on Sudsy Sky, and it looks like he takes him out. That might allow It's Crushed MX to make the pass on Sudsy Sky for the final qualifying spot. Number 11 of LGU9 is opening up even more of a commanding lead over the number 9 of DaBaby. We go back. We have a 3-way battle for the final qualifying spot. Looks like the number, trying to get a number on who just took over the 5th spot. Looks like, tough to see in this drone cam. However, looks like the number 7 of Sudsy Sky is falling back. He will go forward to number 10, looks like number 13 possibly, MXer in the 10th spot. FaZe Stanley, your number 1 qualifier, struggling in this heat. He is in the 9th spot, outside of a qualifying transfer position. Looks like LGU9 holding it down in 1st position. See if we can get more towards the battle. It's Crushed MX, your first alternate, trying to make some passes to get back into a transfer spot to the main motos. It's Crushed MX in your just outside of a transfer spot. We take top 5. Looks like he's trying to make a pass. Oh, and it looks like the number 7 gonna make a pass back on him. Moving, trying to get into where the battles are so we can take a look at that. It is the number 17 of Home Hockey holding the final transfer spot. We got some great battles going on just outside the top 5 and the 5th position for that final transfer spot. We'll see if Home Hockey makes a mistake, gets caught up in a rut. We'll see if he can hold it down in the 5th spot. Looks like this may be the final lap. We'll see what he can do. We're going to stay spectating on the number 17 of Home Hockey. See if he can hold off the guys behind him. Looks like he makes a mistake at the tree jump. The nerves are high, everybody. For a lot of these guys, it's their first competitive experience on the game. You can expect that their nerves to be a little bit higher than some of the A-class guys who are primed for these kind of tournaments. Hockey in the 5th spot, and if I am correct, it looks like LGU9 is going to take the number 1 for this heat, moving on to the main motos. Number 4 is going to be Fuzz Saucer, and taking the number 5 transfer spot, going straight into the 3 moto format, is going to be the number 17 of Home Hockey 412. Take a quick look at the results so we can get the top 5 for you guys who went straight in. Your number 1 qualifier, FaZe Stanley, struggled throughout that moto. We'll see if in the LCQ he can get it done. Looks like LGU9 is going to take the first transfer spot, followed by DaBaby 3677. 3rd is going to be Justin Plays, Fuzz Saucer 4th, and Home Hockey taking the last spot, moving straight to the main motos. 6th place and on is going to have to go to the LCQ. As Heat 2 gets set up, we are going to take a quick break. We will be right back. Hello everybody. Excuse me. Hello everybody. Welcome back to Heat 2 of the MXvsATV Loretta Lynn's online championship, brought to you by MXO Sports. We got a couple more heavy hitters in this heat for the C class. Looks like 199 of, not sure who that is. He is supposed to be running a National Loretta's number. Not exactly sure who that might be. Maybe we can get that sorted out for the mains if he moves on. Looks like another rider who does not have a national number set. Can't see the name too well. It's going to be hard to commentate for him. Helps me with the numbers so I can look up their names. Looks like that might be Blimes. If anybody knows Blimes, he is your number 2 fastest qualifier. So we need to talk to these guys and try and get their national number set up so for the main motos if they move on. Number 6 of FPK Spectre. He's got this national number going. Looks like another guy to his right. That looks like another rider did not have the national number on. We're going to have to try and get him sorted out. Also, the number 16 of Explicit Killa. He is ready to go. 40 seconds left in this countdown. Gate will be dropping soon for Heat 2. Number 14 is Minnie and Julie 01. Looking to come out and take a transfer spot to get into the main motos. We're gonna get in drone mode. Your host, the observer. Who is this? That looks like the number 20 of Fast Eddie 3000. So we are on the gate. Explicit Killa number glitched out a little bit, so he is the number 16. We're gonna spectate him off of the start, see how he does. 30-second card is about to go up, and the gate is about to go down for Heat 2 of the C class in the Loretta Lynn's online championship. Explicit Killa off the start, hits the gate, not good. We're going to quickly go back towards the front of the pack. Looks like the number 6 of FPK Spectre got a pretty good start. See if he can stay smooth off the beginning. Looks like he is going to just make it out, and he is in the second spot, it looks like, followed by the number 29. Not sure who that is. Passed by number 92. FPK Spectre is in the 4th transfer spot in Heat 2. A couple guys without their national numbers on. Going to be kind of tough to recognize them and commentate for them. Having their national number kind of helps me out. I'm going to switch to drone mode real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I think it resets once the gate drops. So we're spectating FPK Spectre. He is in the 4th spot, looking to make it pass for 3rd, which he does around the number 92. Not sure who that is. I think that's Blimes, like I said. Making another pass, going into 2nd, looking good. We are going to go to the number 4 is 29. Not sure who that is. The number 17 of Home. Who is that? Looks like number 17, whoever that is. Might not have changed their number either. So if any of you watching are in later motos throughout the day, be sure to put on your national number for the race. B class is running yellow backgrounds with black numbers. Results can be found on our website, MXoSports.com. Be sure to put your national number on. Helps us with commentating, gets you some recognition while we talk about you. A class is white background with black numbers. Like I said, be sure to go on the website. If you don't know your national number, it'll be there. Looks like we got the possibly Bella's Master 13, who just crashed outside of the final transfer spot. He is an alternate. Number 10 spots. Who is in the 6th spot? Is that the TTV Wind, possibly? maybe T Thunder. Looks like T Thunder 249.05 is just outside your 2 spots outside your final transfer spot. Looks like he's going to make a pass on the 6th place of oh, and he gets a huge reset. That is not what he wanted. Try and make our way forward a little bit. Explicit Killa in the number 12, not what he wanted. Hit the gate off the start. Moving forward, number 4 spot is going to be Angry Billy Goats. I believe that is Angry Billy Goats in the 4th spot, looking good. Just outside the final transfer spot is Fast Eddie. A little tough to see their name and numbers. I believe that is Fast Eddie. 2 spots out of the final transfer spot, looking to make a pass for 6th. In the 6th spot is we'll find out when he comes to the finish. The number 18 of Nathaniel T. Loacy. And just outside the final transfer spot, looking to make a push for the 5th spot. 2 guys ahead of him battling 4th and 5th. We'll see what he can do as he gets to the front of the pack as laps progress. They are on their 3rd lap of 6. Is that Nathaniel T. Loacy? I believe that is Nathaniel T. Loacy. Looking to make some passes. He is coming quick. Passing Angry Billy Goats around the outside. Angry Billy Goats pinches him off. 3-way battle, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Somebody will not make it. Number 17 of Higher Hazards. Oh, they are battling back and forth. So the 4th and 5th, if that is the number 10, that would be... Actually, no, that would be the number 18, I believe, of Nathaniel T. Loacy. Just behind him is Higher Hazards in the final transfer spot. We're going to try and go back a little bit, see if there's a battle for the 5th and 6th spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Looks like there is a battle for the final transfer spot. We are going to try and get to them. The number 1 of looking good in your first transfer spot to go into the main moto is moving on. To the 6th position is Higher Hazard, and he flies off the berm, gets passed by... Not exactly sure who that might be. Higher Hazard's looking to make the pass back and progress towards the 5th place position, but it looks like whoever is in 5th is starting to open up a lead. Higher Hazards hits the barricade. I believe that is Higher Hazards and TTV Wind. Slightly difficult to see their name. Forward. In the 3rd spot is Blimes, having a nice ride. We've got to make sure that he changes his number to his national number, which would be number 2. He is the number 2 qualifier after the 3 weeks qualifying, so we got to make sure that he gets the number 2 on for the main motos if he transfers on. Number 12 of CLB 24 in the 1 spot. Number 6 of FPK Spectre in the 2nd spot. Blimes in 3rd. See if 4th and 5th comes around 4th. The number 18 of Nathaniel T. Loacy holding down the 4 spot, and the number 4 of Angry Billy Goats is holding down the final transfer spot. Take a look back. We're going to try and go towards just outside the final qualifying spot. The number 6 looks like the number 22 of T Thunder, looking to make a push for that final transfer spot. Whoever's in 5th right now, looks like they made a mistake. I believe that is the number 4 of Angry Billy Goats. And T Thunder is going to make the pass on Angry Billy Goats for the final transfer spot. I believe we are on the 5th lap. Oh, and Angry Billy Goats tries to jump past him, but gets absolutely demolished by that deadly tree. Sure, everybody that plays this game knows how difficult that jump can be, and Angry Billy Goat's definitely lost some time there. T-Thunder throwing a knack-knack. Maybe this is the last lap, and he is excited. We will see if there's one more lap or not. He is just pumped to be out there throwing the knack-knack. That is too funny. Looks like we got one more lap. Hopefully T-Thunder can stay in that spot after throwing that knack-knack. That's pretty interesting. And maybe he'll be able to go back in the stream after today is over and get a good laugh at that. We have the 12 of CLB 24, the number 6 of FPK Spectre, Limes in third, the number 18 of Daniel T. Loacy in fourth, number 22 of T Thunder is in the final transfer spot, number 4 of Angry Billy Goats just outside in the number 6 spot, trying to make a push on this final lap to take over the number 5. We're going to try and get over to Angry Billy Goat so we can spectate him, and we are here. He's just about one corner behind him, trying to make that push so he can get a transfer spot to go straight into the main moto's and he is going to go off the berm, hit the tough blocks, and he's going to get farther back, a little bit too far away from T-Thunder on this last lap. We'll see if anything happens. He can make a final pass before this race ends. I want to say thank you to you guys for tuning in today. Looks like we have about 85 viewers, and Angry Billy Goats is going to hit the tree. Still struggling on this last lap. But like I was saying, thank you guys for tuning in, watching this go down. It's been a pretty awesome couple of weeks leading up to this event, and I myself, alongside Observer and Tin, are also super excited for today and tomorrow to take place. If I am correct, CLB is going to take that number 1 position, that transfer spot to go into the main motos. Angry Billy Goat still struggling. Looks like he's going to have to go to the LCQ. T-Thunder right in front of him. In the number 12. Not exactly sure who that is. Number 4. Give you guys the leaderboards real quick, see who is where. Looks like CLB 24 is going to be in the first transfer spot going into the main motos, followed by FPK Spectre taking second. Blimes is going to take third. Daniel T. Loacy, number 18, is going to take the 4th place spot. And T Thunder, the number 22 of T Thunder, is going to take your final transfer spot in the number 5 position. Angry Billy Goats, Explicit Killa. Looks like they struggle a little bit. Going to have to go to the LCQ and try and get it done. Hello everybody and welcome back to the MXvsATV Loretta Lynn's online championship brought to you by MXO Sports. We are about to get this LCQ underway. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 people. I believe we are supposed to have 14 in here. Hopefully people that did not qualify straight through will join. In this LCQ, we take two riders that will transfer into the main motos. In the heats, we took top 5 from each, so that's 10. LCQs, we take 2, that's going to be 12 riders for the 3 moto format main motos. Sure, we all know in supercross races, when LCQs go down, some pretty wild battles go on, so we're going to see how this plays out for all these riders. People are going to be bumping everywhere. 2 riders. Moving on to the main motos, just 2 of them. We are going to see who makes it. Comment in the stream who you think might take those 2 transfer spots. We will see what goes down. 31 seconds left in the countdown before this LCQ gets going. We are clipping along really nicely so far with this championship. Things are going quite smooth. B class is going to start at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by the A class at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And we are on the gate, about to go down, get this gate drop going. We're going to get in the drone cam for the start this time. That is not good. We're going to spectate the number 25. I believe that's Crushed MX. Once the gate drops, I'll try to quickly get into drone cam for everybody. I believe it's Crushed MX, your first alternate to the left of Explicit Killa. And it looks like Explicit Killa is going to get a great jump just in front of him. We are going to try and get towards the front of this pack. Explicit Killa taking the whole shot and the number 1 transfer spot off of the first lap. This is a 4-lap LCQ. Let's see who the 2 transfer spot are going to be. Explicit Killa having a great first lap so far. Got the start he wanted. He is holding it down in the number 1 position. See what's going on behind them. Looks like, not sure who that is. Can't see his name. The number 1 of Faye Stanley, another bad start, struggling in the back of the pack. See if he can make his way up to at least the top 2 by the time this gets going. Angry Billy Goats in the 7th spot, not where he wanted to be. He was challenging for a transfer spot in Heat 2. See if he can make his way up also. Number 5 of Exponent Zulu struggling in the back of the pack. Who is this? The number 3, Gerber, 182 in the 8th spot. He was also challenging for a spot in Heat 1. We'll see if he can make his way towards the front of the pack. Number 16 of Explicit Killa makes his way through the finish line. In the number 1 spot looks like the 25 of It's Crushed MX, your first alternate. It's in the number 2 spot. They have about a 2-second gap over the number 28, not sure who that is. Sorry again, I forgot to put drone cam. I'm gonna get that going for you guys. I'm gonna go towards the number 3. Looks like Faye Stanley is in the 4. The number 29, I think that's number 29, not sure who that is. And Angry Billy Goats in the 4th spot, trying to make a pass on number 29 to get further towards number 2. Angry Billy Goats goes to the inside. They're swapping back and forth. Angry Billy Goats goes outside. Looks like Explicit Killa is pulling away. Try and get to the number 2 spot, see who's in there. Number 2 is going to be It's Crushed MX. He is holding down the number 2 spot pretty nicely. Has a little bit of a gap over number 3. Position 3, excuse me. Explicit Killa is about to come to the finish line. Like they just completed 2 laps, I believe. They're on lap 3, 2 laps to go. This is a 4-lap LCQ. 2 riders transfer to the main motos. It's Crushed MX taking that inside line nice and smooth. He still has a bit of a gap over the number 28, not sure who that is, followed by Angry Billy Goats and Gerber 182. Explicit Killa opening up even more of a gap. You could see him off to the left. See what's going on behind us. It's Crushed MX went down, and he has a pack of riders passing him. The number 29, not sure who that is still. Trying to make the pass for that final transfer spot. Both go inside. And it looks like It's Crushed is going to make a little bit of a mistake and go off to the right of the track. He has a bunch of riders behind him. He's going to have to get moving if he wants to take that final transfer spot back. Meanwhile, Explicit Killa still has a commanding lead. Looks like no problems for him up there. We are going to stay focused on this battle. That is the name of the game, battles right now. Final transfer spot. The LCQ is getting intense. Crushed MX in the 4 spot, slowly falling back. It looks like Angry Billy Goat's trying to get some wind under him and move forward. The number 29, I believe, is in the final transfer spot, followed by It's Crushed and then Angry Billy Goats. Looks like It's Crushed took a little bit of a cut. Probably not intentional. Okay. And Angry Billy Goats is going to go over the bars. It's Crushed MX is trying to make a push on this last lap coming up for the number 28. Again, I'm not sure who that is. Maybe go spectate him real quick and try and see his name. Explicit Killa still has a nice lead, about 6 seconds almost. Followed by, let's see if we can get to him. Angry Billy Goats still struggling in the 5th spot, trying to make a push. 7th. Number 2. Who is number 2 spot? Looks like possibly I'm gonna change camera view so I can get a little close up on him. Looks like he's coming up on Explicit Killa. Explicit Killa might be having some problems up there on this final lap. Looks like that is, who is that? Still struggling to see that name. If anybody can see the name, maybe comment it. Looks like he's doing some, and he is doing some tricks for the camera. He is pumped in that 2nd spot to try and get back towards drone cam for this final corner. I guess we'll just stay in follow camera. Explicit Killa is going to crash just before the finish, still going to win it, and whoever is the number 28 is going to take the final transfer spot in the LCQ to go on to the main motos. Congratulations to both of those guys. They have got to be pumped. Bella's Master, that's who that is. Bella's Master 13. He is an alternate. He managed to get into the heats, and he took your final transfer spot in the LCQ. Bella's Master 13, picking the number 2. Real quick, looks like Explicit Killa is going to take the 1st position and into the main motos. Bella's Master is going to take the number 2 and final transfer spot to go into the main motos. Angry Billy Goes just falling short. Faye Stanley struggling a little bit back there, it looks like. Congratulations to all those guys on competing over the course of the last 3 weeks and showing up today and giving it their all. But it is going to be Explicit Killa and Bella's Master moving on to the main motos, topping off that top 12. Congratulations to those guys as well. We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick little break. Stay tuned for the upcoming motos. We're going to start Moto 1 here in just a few minutes, so stay close. Hello everybody and welcome back to the MXvsATV Loretta Lynn's online championship brought to you by MXO Sports. My name is Jared Berggren. Some of you know me as J-Berg. We are just minutes away from getting the Moto 1 started in the C class for Xbox. We just finished the LCQ with Explicit Killer and MXvsATV taking the 2 transfer spots, and we are about to get this rolling. First moto of the championship is just minutes away. Stay tuned. We got FPK Spectre. I believe he took 3rd in Heat 2, going straight in. Need to tell MXvsATV to try and put his national number on real quick. Oh, actually, excuse me, MXvsATV does have his national number on. He's an alternate, so for the whole LCQ, excuse me, I didn't know. He is good, so he is the number 28. MXvsATV, all good to go. I will be sure to remember that for the mains. Number 9 of DaBaby is good to go. We have all 12 riders, it looks like. Yep, everybody is here ready to rip for these motos. It is going to be exciting for these guys. The nerves are up and we are about to get rolling. Throwing some tricks, throwing some whips, getting some practice in, trying to loosen up a little bit. Looks like the free ride is over and we are about to go into the 2-minute countdown for this race. Loading screen is up. We are going in to the final 2-minute countdown. Looks like we've had some pretty positive comments overall about the stream so far. Thank you guys again for tuning in. We right now have 68 people watching this C-Class event for Xbox. Got Explicit Killer on the line. Number 15, I believe that is Justin Plays. Number 21 is going to be Fuzz Saucer. Number 11, LGU 9. Explicit Killer again. Number 18, Daniel T. Loacy. We have a minute and 55 to go in this 2-minute countdown. Minute and 50 seconds away from getting it rolling. We are so close to the first Moto 1 gate drop of this championship. It is exciting. Number 28 is MXvsATV. Coming in through the LCQ, looking good. Number 6, FPK Spectre, saw him. Justin Plays again. Number 21 is going to be Fuzz Saucer. Let's see, we got the number 12, CLB24. He was your Heat 2 winner. Looking to see him possibly make a jump for a Moto win. Number 22, T Thunder. I believe he took the final transfer spot in Heat 2. See how he does in this first moto. A lot on the line for these riders. Bunch of cool prizes and bragging rights, you know. Prizes, monster gifts, passes for Pro Nationals, gifts from Rocky Mountain, Fox, you name it. If you haven't seen them yet, prize packages are on the website. Thank you to all of those companies for putting up prizes for this event. It has been super awesome so far. Shout out to our partners, Rainbow Studios, MX Sports, THQ Nordic for helping us put this event on. It has been so awesome to finally get this underway. We are just 23 seconds away from the first gate drop of the championship. Excuse me, first main moto gate drop of the championship. Number 17 is Home Hockey. He did pretty well in the heats. See what he can do. It is going to be all about a start in these motos. This is one of the easiest tracks to override in the game. It is all about finding your flow, staying smooth, running those high gears to keep those ruts going. Riders are about to go on the gate. 30-second board is about to go up. We're going to spectate somebody else, not the observer. We want to see these riders get going. We'll see if we can find one of the top guys that transferred in, maybe CLB 24. Looks like we have Baby with number 2 Blimes right next to him. And it looks like the Baby is going to get an absolute amazing jump, getting the whole shot. Explicit Killa following right behind him, it looks like, and Explicit Killa is gonna, looks like they're swapping back and forth a little bit. The number 9 of the Baby getting an amazing jump with Explicit Killa out front, making the pass around the inside. I'm gonna go to drone camera quick for you guys, so you can watch that from that perspective. Baby out front right now. This is a 10-lap moto. All 3 motos are going to be 10 laps. Explicit Killa is your LCQ winner. He got a great jump. Let's see if he can make the pass and move forward in this race. The Baby casing that double. Explicit Killa hot on his trail, looking to make a pass quick. They are going to want to stay smooth on these opening laps, get a lead, and move forward. You do not want to fall behind in these opening laps. It is going to be tough to get back once the track gets rough. Baby nearly quadding in. This right-handed sand sweeper is about to come through the finish on the opening lap of Moto 1 in the C-Class of Loretta Lynn's Online Championship. Someone crashes right in front of them. The number 9 of DaBaby is out front, followed by Explicit Killa. Number 6 of FPK Spectre in the 3rd spot. The number 11 of LGU9. The number 2 of Blimes. Number 17, Home Hockey, is in the number 6 spot, followed by the number 18 of Thaniel T. Loacy. Gonna go towards the back of the pack and see what battles we got going on. Looks like the number 15 of Justin Plays is in the 10th, trying to make a push forward. Number 7 in the 7th spot. We got a battle for the 5th top 5 spot. Top 5 get prizes in all classes on both consoles. A lot can happen in 3 motos, but you want to get off to as best a start as you can. Looks like that is Bella's Master in the 11th spot. Did not get too good of a start, followed by the number 12, I believe, of CLB. He was your Heat 2 winner, and he looks like he is struggling back in 11th right now. We'll see by the end of the moto if he can make a push to the front of the pack, maybe get a top 5 spot, top 5 get prizes, see what he can do. T Thunder, in the 7th position. Blimes right in front of him, it looks like. Looks like Blimes made the switch to the number 2 for his national number. T Thunder is going to the inside and makes the pass on Blimes. CLB still struggling in the back, trying to make a pass on Fuzz Saucer. Blimes in the 7th position, just behind T Thunder, trying to make a pass on the inside, bumps into him. We got a heated battle for the top 5 spot, it looks like. It looks like Blimes is going to take over that 5th spot when all is said and done. Looking good so far, railing that outside. Trying to make a push towards the front again, maybe. But it looks like the number 17 of Home Hockey is not going to leave him be. Home Hockey right behind him, following around this outside corner to the inside. Coming up on the tree jump. It'll be a pretty tricky jump. Following into these ruts, slide into them nice and smooth. I'm going to stay on Blimes real quick to see if any more battles will open up within the coming seconds. Blimes is going to scrub whip over that double, going into the Thor sweeper. Stay towards that left side, it's the smoothest. Want to hit those ruts nice and smooth. Try and make our way towards the front a little bit. In the number 2 spot is Explicit Killa. It looks like FPK Spectre, I believe that is, has made the pass for the 1st position. He has come from 3rd and has now passed for the lead. He is about to come through the finish line on the 2nd lap, moving on to the 3rd lap. Explicit Killa 2nd, followed by the number 9 of DaBaby. 11 is going to be LGU9. Number 2 is Blimes. Looks like he's in the 5th spot. Got a battle going on for the 1st position. We'll see if Explicit Killa can come back and make a pass. Explicit Kill is still in second. It looks like FPK Spectre is starting to try and open up a lead. Might be slightly pulling away from him just a little bit, but for the most part, Explicit Killer is trying to keep him in his sight. Both riders looking very smooth. What a turn of events for Explicit Killer. Going to the LCQ after struggling in the heat. Getting the first position in the LCQ, and now he is sitting in second in Moto 1 of the C-Class in the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship. I imagine that he is so focused, yet nervous, and just trying to hold it together while he makes this push for at least a top 3 spot. He is looking great. Nice whip coming into the Kawasaki banner. And he crashes trying to get back over and not get reset. He's still going to hold the second position. FPK Spectre, meanwhile, is going to even more of a lead, excuse me. FPK Spectre through the finish, followed by Explicit Killer. Number 9 again is DaBaby, still holding down the third spot. Justin Plays has now moved into fourth, and LGU9 is now in the 5th spot. Your number 2 qualifier from the 3 weeks qualifying is Blimes. The number 2 looks like he is in 6th. See if he can make a push towards the top. We're gonna go back and take a little look at some of these battles. Looks like Buzz Saucer in 8th, trying to catch up to some of these guys. We got a big battle going on. 4 guys, it looks like, up there. FPK Spectre holding it down in 1st. What is this? We got 3rd is LGU9, the number 11 of LGU9, running solid in the number 3 spot with, not sure who that is right behind him yet. Looks like Home Hockey is having problems. Not sure what is going on with him. And the number 4 is the number 9 of DaBaby. Just in front of him was Justin Plays, now in 6th, battling with Blimes. Big battle going on. This track is already rough and rutted. It is insane for these guys. Not an easy track to get through once it gets rough. Nice whip by Justin Plays, going through the Kawasaki banner, launching into that right-handed sand sweeper. Like FPK Spectre still holding down first position, opening up a gap on this field. Explicit Killer in 2nd still. Like the number 11 of LGU9 has made his way into 3rd, followed by DaBaby in 4th. The number 15 of Justin Plays is in 5th. Home Hockey has left the game. Home Hockey has left. Not sure if Home Hockey quit or if he lagged out. Unfortunately, if he quit or if he lagged out, he's going to have to take a DNF for this moto. But he will have a chance to come back for the other 2 motos if he DNF'd. Justin Plays, looks like he's in the 3rd spot. LGU9 crossing over to take that inside, and is not going to be quite enough to make the pass on Justin Plays. LGU9 in 4th, trying to make a push for that podium spot in Moto 1 of the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship C-Class. And looks like Justin Plays is going to make the pass. Excuse me, Justin Plays is already in 3rd. LGU9 struggling in the back, getting a little squirrely. Over the tabletop, nice whip by Justin Plays. Into the Thor sweeper, holding it wide around that inside, trying to dodge some of those bumps. It is rough and rutted, everybody. LGU9 coming back up, trying to make a pass, and it looks like he is going to fly off the track. Hit that rut pretty nice, followed by DaBaby is going to pass Justin Plays. We got a great battle going on for a top 3 position between Justin Plays, DaBaby, and LGU9. Justin Plays is going to get a good run going through the finish, and he is going to be 3rd coming through. Looks like they should be on about lap 6 or 7, I believe. Possibly lap 7 or 8. Only a couple more laps to go for Moto 1 of the C-Class for these guys. Every position counts. Racing for prizes and glory. Everybody is absolutely racing their hearts out right now. Justin Plays in the 3rd spot with, we got Who is that? Possibly Thaniel T. Loacy in the 7th position. Bellas Master in the 11th spot. T. Thunder, 10th. CLB, he was your Heat 2 winner, struggling towards the back of the pack in the 8th position, trying to make up some more ground. Not sure who that was that slowed down. Looks like they're battling it out. Thaniel T. Loacy. Limes is in the 6th spot right now, trying to get into that top 5 position, battling with DaBaby. Explicit Killa and Justin Plays having a nice little battle for the 2 spot, and it looks like LGU9 is going to peek into this battle and take over the number 2 spot. Explicit Killa is in 3rd now. Explicit Killa looking to jump back and make a fight for that 2nd spot. It is a nice battle going on between Justin Plays, LGU9, and Explicit Killa. Looks like Justin Plays had some trouble getting through that triple. Went off to the left of that triple, didn't really gain any time, so he should be good. Looks like it hurt him more than it helped him, so nice battle going on for these top spots over here. Explicit Killa looks like he's struggling a little bit. Needs to regroup and get going smooth again. He was doing really nice up in 2nd. See if he can make a charge back towards his original position up there in the 2nd spot. For now, it looks like LGU9 is in the number 2, followed by Justin Plays, and then Explicit Killa in 4th. Meanwhile, while these guys are battling, FPK Spectre has a track to himself, opening up even more of a lead, and Explicit Killa just hit the tree and nearly fell back even more positions than he already did. We'll see if Explicit Killa can regroup and make a charge back up to the 2nd position and pass LGU9 and Justin Plays. FPK Spectre just riding his own race up there, feeling really good. It must be doing really good up there. Got Buzz Saucer in the number 9 spot. Let's give our number 1 rider right now, who's winning, a little spotlight. Looks like he is going pretty good in the number 1 spot, opening up a lead. Nobody has came through the finish line yet. Looks like the number 15 and Justin Plays with just came through. And FPK Spectre has about a 9-second lead on him. FPK Spectre was your 6th fastest qualifier over the course of the last 3 weeks, running a 138.77. And look at him now. He is winning Moto 1 of the C class in the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship for Xbox. Looking super good up here, riding his own race, super smooth. I believe this is exactly what he wanted. We have a request to go first person camera, so we're gonna get a little onboard point of view from FPK Spectre and see how he's going for a little bit more of this lap. We'll go chase, close to follow, side profile, left profile, back to drone cam. It doesn't look like it's going to allow us to go helmet cam view, so we can't do that. We're going to go back to drone cam, following FPK Spectre. Having a nice race, hitting those lines, super smooth. Buzz Saucer has left the game. Not sure what has happened to him, if he had quit, like Holmes Hockey, or what's going on, but looks like Fuzz Saucer is out of this race. I believe that we have only about, let's see, when he comes through, we can get an estimate of about what lap they're on. 14 minutes in, this just might be the final lap of Moto 1 for the C-Class. FPK Spectre holding a commanding lead. However, it looks like Justin Plays gained about a second on him after that lap. The number 9 of DaBaby is in 3rd, followed by the 12 of CLB. CLB has made a push towards the top 5 positions. CLB, your Heat 2 winner, is now sitting in 4th, just behind the number 9 of DaBaby. We'll see if he can get into a 3rd spot. Way to make a charge back by him. We're going to go back a little bit. We got LGU 9 and 6, followed by Limes right in front of him. Excuse me. In the number 3rd spot is DaBaby. Looks like that might be Explicit Killa in front of him. CLB coming up hot, trying to make a pass, and it looks like he's going to fly off the track while making a mistake. The Baby in third, followed by CLB, your Heat 2 winner. See if CLB can make his way into the third spot. Get a podium finish. Looks like the Baby made a mistake. We'll see where CLB is coming up. The Baby struggling a little bit. Needs to find his rhythm back if he wants to hold down this third spot because CLB is coming fast. CLB, both riders coming into the Thor sweeper, ripping around that inside, trying to find a rut. Baby taking that inside rut. CLB looks like he took the one just to the left of it. I believe this might be the last lap. We'll see when FPK Spectre comes through. And that is going to be the final finish. FPK Spectre is going to take the number 1 spot. The Baby looks like he's in third. Second is Justin Plays. Justin Plays took the number 2 position, followed by CLB making a comeback, I believe. From the back of the pack, CLB, I believe, took the 4th position. When the leaderboards come up, we are going to look at the final results for Moto 1 for you guys. Great job to all these riders in Moto 1. CLB made a huge comeback. I believe he was around 10th or 11th at the beginning and made his way back up to 4th, I want to say. Looks like FPK Spectre is going to be your Moto 1 winner at the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship and the C-Class on Xbox, followed by Justin Plays in second, the Baby in third. CLB is going to take the number 4 position after coming back from the back of the pack. LGU9 will round out your top 5, followed by Nathaniel T. Loacy in 6th. Blimes is going to be 7th. Explicit Killa looks like he had a struggle in the last half of his race, taking the 8th spot, going from 2nd to 8th. That is not what he wanted. Followed by T Thunder, Fellas Master in 10th. And we had 2 riders who either lagged out or quit, so we'll see if we can do anything about that. We're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to get Moto 2 started, so hang tight for me, guys. Hello everybody and welcome back to the MXvsATV Loretta Lynn's online championship brought to you by MXO Sports. We are about to get Moto 2 underway. In the first Moto, FPK Spectre got a great start and got out to a commanding lead, taking the Moto 1 win, followed by Justin Plays, who is number 15. In the third spot, I believe it was LGU9, followed by CLB. LGU9 did not take number 3 spot. I believe it was DaBaby who took third, followed by CLB. And fourth, fifth was LGU9, I believe. We are in the 2-minute countdown with about 1 minute and 45 seconds left. After that ends, we will get this underway. Looks like Fuzz Saucer and Home Hockey are back for Moto 2. They must have lagged out. I believe we are still missing one person. Got 11 riders right now. Not sure who that might be as of at the moment. Daniel T. Loacy is in. CLB is also in. Bella's Master is also in. .45 seconds left in this countdown before the gate drop of Moto 2. Spectating Explicit Killa, getting some practice in before Moto 2, see if he can get another good start and stay up front. He was looking pretty good at the start of the Moto, but he gotta stay consistent as the race progresses. This track gets absolutely beat up. See what he can do in Moto 2. The number 2 of Blimes, looking for a better ride in the second Moto. He is your second qualifier, and it looks like Justin Plays was the rider we are missing. He is now back in. He was I believe he was in the second spot in Moto 1. We did not want to miss him. That would have been not good. Justin Plays is back from Moto 2. Your second place in Moto 1 is ready to go with 5 seconds left in this countdown. We are about to get on the gate and get going. We'll try and find FPK Spectre on the line, see if we can spectate him off the start. Right now we got Explicit Killa, number 28, Bella's Master, Holmes Hockey. The 30-second card is about to go up, and gate drop for Moto 2 is about to go down. We got Justin Plays who got second. We'll spectate him off the start. And it looks like he is going to get a great start, great jump going into the first corner at the Loretta's Online Championship, followed by Explicit Killa and the number 22 of T Thunder getting a good start. Blimes also up front. Justin Plays, however, your second position racer in Moto 1 is now winning Moto 2. We'll see if he can get off to a little bit of a lead in this first couple laps. We'll take a look back at some of these riders. It looks like DaBaby, who I believe got third in the first Moto, is now sitting in 8th. T Thunder bouncing around towards the back of the pack, moving forward. Blimes is now in first. It looks like Blimes is now taking over the first position. Now we got a big battle for the lead. Looks like Justin Plays is in second, just in front of him. Not sure who Justin Plays takes first now. Second place is trying to make the pass, and he does, followed by Blimes in third. Not sure who is right behind Blimes in fourth. Fifth is FPK Spectre, your Moto 1 winner, trying to get towards the front of the pack. Might have had a bad start. See what he can do as the race progresses. We are only on lap 1. Takes that inside. LGU9 just in front of him. With the number 15 of Justin Plays is going to come through the finish on lap 1 in the first spot, followed by Blimes. The number 11 of LGU9 in third. The number 6 of FPK Spectre is fourth through the finish, now in 5th. And it looks like 22 is just now behind him. That is T Thunder. And it looks like FPK Spectre is going to get bumped off the track, making a little bit of a mistake. number 12 of CLB, who was your Heat 2 winner, came from the back of the pack in Moto 1 to get a 4th place finish in Moto 1. He is sitting a little bit better than he was in Moto 1. We'll see if he can make his way towards the front of the pack. He's off to a much better start this Moto than he was last Moto, and now sitting in the 4th spot, but LGU9 just made the pass on him. FPK Spectre is also looking to push past him. This is a heated battle between these guys. The nerves are flying. Coming through the door sweeper, bouncing around, trying to find a rut, pick one. Keep it smooth. CLB hits that inside rut. Went over that tabletop through the Kawasaki banner just behind. Looks like LGU9 and Blimes. I believe it is Justin Plays out front currently. We're going to try and take a look towards the front of that pack. LGU9 sitting in 3rd. The number 15 of Justin Plays is now in the number 1 spot. Number 18 of Daniel T. Loasi. Not exactly sure what he might have got in the first Moto. I believe he was maybe around the 7th or 8th position. He is now sitting in the 2nd spot just behind Justin Plays, having a great Moto 2. LGU9 now sitting in the 4th position after a rider goes flying off the track through the 10 commandments just behind CLB, jumping into the inside line. CLB looks like he made a mistake and crashed. LGU9 is now sitting in the 3rd spot. We're going to try and make our way to the front now, see who is up there. First is Daniel T. Loasi. After having a rough Moto towards the middle of the pack in Moto 1, Daniel T. Loasi is now sitting in 1st. Your 18th fastest qualifier from the past 3 weeks is now winning Moto 2. Anything can happen in these motos. The track is rough, nerves are flying. Daniel T. Loasi is now leading Moto 2 at the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship in the C class. Daniel T. Loasi, I just got confirmation, he got 6th in the first Moto. He is now winning 2nd Moto, looking to open up a lead against these guys. He is looking pretty smooth. Daniel T. Loasi, the number 18, coming through the finish, followed by number 15 of Justin Plays with a 3.34 second gap on him. The number 12 of CLB24 is now sitting in 3rd. Number 6 of FPK Spectre in 4th. He is your Moto 1 winner. 28 is Bellasmaster, number 28 of Bellasmaster, who moved on through the LCQ, is now sitting in 4th. The riders' positions are absolutely jumping around. Like I said, anything can happen. A lot of riders from the LCQ, now riders who struggled in Moto 1, are now sitting good in the front of the pack in Moto 2. See where FPK Spectre is. We're going to try and find him in this group of riders. Number 8, in the number 7 position, is the 28 of Bellasmaster. Not sure who that was in 2nd then. Might have to go back and check that after they come through the finish. Sorry about that. In the number 10 spot is Holmes Hockey. Justin Plays in the 2nd position, trying to make a push and hold off the people behind him. Looks like DaBaby, who got 3rd in the first Moto, is now sitting in 6th, battling with people behind him and trying to make a push towards the people in front of him. And FPK Spectre, your Moto 1 winner, is struggling in the 5th place spot, trying to make a pass on, it looks like, LGU9, and FPK Spectre is going to go flying off the track. Not what he wants after winning Moto 1. Gotta regroup, stay calm. That is the biggest thing in these motos. The nerves are flying. Making to the front of the pack, and Blimes, who was at one point in 2nd in this moto, is trying to make a pass for 5th, and he is going to get around DaBaby. Number 18 of Daniel T. Loasi, still leading the pack and opening up a little bit more of a gap on Justin Plays, is now a 5.4 second gap, followed by the number 12 of CLB24. Number 11 is LGU9, followed by the number 2 of Blimes, who is now in the 5th position. Blimes in 5th. FPK Spectre, your Moto 1 winner, in 7th, now going around Blimes, I believe that was. Passing another rider. Justin Plays in 2nd. The number 12 of Justin Plays is sitting in the number 2 spot. Riding pretty smooth. Meanwhile, Daniel T. Loasi is looking to get a Moto win in the C class here at the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship. He is running good. Explicit Killa started off second, actually first in Moto 1, moved to second, and then eventually struggled and fell back. Is sitting in 9th, not the race he wanted either. LGU 9 sitting in the number 4 position. See if we can find any battles going on. Daniel T. Loacy still having a great ride, coming through that right-handed sand sweeper. Soon into the final corner before the finish in the number 1 spot. Bellows Master, I believe that is sitting in the 11th. Trying to get towards the front of the pack. It looks like Justin Plays is third with CLB 24 just in front of him. CLB came from the back of the pack in Moto 1 to get a 4th place finish. And he is now in 2nd place trying to make a push for... Oh, and Justin Plays is going to go down trying to make that pass on CLB. CLB is going to open up a bit of a gap. We will see if CLB can track down number 18 of Daniel T. Loacy and take a Moto 2 win. Meanwhile, Justin Plays in 3rd. The baby, who got 3rd in the first moto, is now sitting in 7th. Blinds just in front of him. They're trying to get around each other. Excuse me, I'm going to go drone cam. Looks like they're going to go 3 wide through that corner. And the baby is going to get a huge reset after skipping most of the 10 commandments. Not good for him. FPK Spectre, your Moto 1 winner, sitting in 4th. We'll see if he can pick up another position or two. Gotta salvage some positions in these motos. Especially him after taking the Moto 1 win. You do not want to fall even further back if you want a chance at winning the championship for the C class. Taking that inside rut, pretty nice. That outside berm might be the line to take as the track gets broken down. Looks like it's going to be the smoothest option. If you take that inside, you might just bounce out to the outside anyways. Definitely taking that outside berm might be the most beneficial. Daniel T. Loacy still holding down the first position with the number 12 of CLB closing the gap just slightly. They are 9 minutes in, which means they must be on about lap 8 or so of a 10-lap moto. They are coming into the final laps of this race. We'll see who can hold on, who can make some pushes towards the front, and what the final results will be after this ends in just a couple laps. FPK Spectre having a respectable ride in the 4th place spot. Might not be what he wanted after his Moto 1 win, but salvaging positions is what's important right now for him. Battle going on for the 2nd spot between Justin Plays and CLB. CLB is going to go through the tree jump, make a little mistake, jump inside, followed by Justin Plays going around the outside, trying to get some momentum to make the pass. Justin Plays is hitting that outside quick. CLB cases, and Justin Plays is coming up on CLB. They are getting so close, coming into the Thor sweeper, ripping through those braking bumps. CLB holding it down in the 2nd spot. Daniel T. Loacy just in front of him. We'll see if CLB or Justin Plays can make a push for that 1st position. Like Daniel T. Loacy still holding the 1st position, and CLB just might have gained a few more milliseconds on Daniel T. Loacy. Meanwhile, Justin Plays still making the charge for that 2nd place position, trying to make it stick. We'll see if he can make a charge. They are most likely on about lap 9. CLB gets flung off the track. Justin Plays hits that inside rut pretty nice, and T. Thunder has left the game. People not sure if he lagged out or quit, and it looks like Justin Plays is going to hit that inside, make the pass just momentarily, but CLB is going to have the momentum and get him back. Going through the S-curve. Oh, and CLB is going to hit that tree and go down. Justin Plays is going to make the pass after that. Justin Plays 15. Excuse me, Justin Plays 7, who is number 15. Just took over the 2nd spot, followed by CLB. through the Thor sweeper. Justin Plays has a little bit of a gap on these final laps. See if he can hold it down as the race ends. Daniel T. Loacy still in the number 1 spot. See how big of the gap is once they come around to the finish. Explicit Killa sitting in the 8th spot with the, not sure who that was behind him, someone is trying to make a pass for the number 8. Daniel T. Loacy, the number 18, has just come through the finish, and I believe this might be the final lap of Moto 2 in the C class. See if he can hold on. He has a little bit more of a gap than he did last lap on Justin Plays. Move our way up. LGU 9 and Blimes battling for the 4th spot. It's like a heated final lap battle. We're going to try and make our way back up to Justin Plays and CLB on this last lap, I believe, and see who will come out with the number 2 spot, or maybe even the number 1. We got Daniel T. Loacy still holding down the number 1, going through the 10 Commandments. He is looking good. Followed by the number 2 at Justin Plays, who looks like he has a pretty good gap over CLB in these final laps. Daniel T. Justin Plays just missing that a tree over the tree jump. Through those deep ruts, trying to launch into this little triple. Over the tabletop and going into the Thor sweeper. We will see you when Daniel T. Loacy comes around, if this is the final lap. And Daniel T. Loacy is about to come through the finish. And it looks like they might still have one more lap. Daniel T. Loacy came through the finish and it did not end, so I believe this is now the final lap of Moto 2. Daniel T. Loacy with a 5.66 second gap over Justin Plays. Justin Plays gained about 2 seconds or so through that lap. We'll see if anything can happen on this last lap where Justin Plays will catch Daniel T. Loacy. Daniel T. Loacy needs to focus on staying smooth, calm the nerves on this final lap. Looks like Justin Plays is starting to gain some time on him. Justin Plays is going to go off the track and possibly lose a couple milliseconds from that corner. Justin Plays has Daniel T. Loacy in his sights, it looks like. This is either the 9th or 10th lap. We'll see what Justin Plays can do by the end of this lap. Making a charge. Daniel T. Loacy trying to survive in this second moto. But Justin Plays is getting close quick. If there is another lap, this could turn into a pretty heated battle between Justin Plays and Daniel T. Loacy. But Justin Plays is going to make a mistake and fly off the track to the left a little bit. Focus on these two riders as they come towards the finish, see what happens. However, I think that this is the final lap and Justin Plays is going to have a solid second place finish. Not CLB. Daniel T. Loacy is going to be your Moto 2 winner, followed by Justin Plays in second. 6th is the baby and LGU 9 battling. Blimes is now in 5th. 4th is going to be FPK Spectre. FPK Spectre is going to go 1-4. This race ends. We're going to look at the leaderboard. So it looks like Daniel T. Loacy is going to go 6-1. 6 in the first moto, first in the second. Justin Plays, I believe, is going to go 2-2. CLB 24 is going to go 4-3. FPK Spectre, your Moto 1 winner, is going to go 1-4. Blimes is going to take 5th in Moto 2. We're going to take another quick intermission. We will be back for Moto 3 in just a few short minutes. Please stay tuned. We will be right back. Thank you. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the MXvsATV Loretta Lynn's Online Championship, brought to you by MXO Sports. We are about to get Moto 3 underway. After two motos in the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship in the C class, I believe we have Justin Plays sitting as your leader, your overall leader, going 2-2 so far. I believe he is definitely going to be sitting as your leader going into Moto 3. A solid top 3 finish by Justin Plays could solidify his spot as the first ever champion in the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship in the C class. So definitely be sure to look out for him as he tries to make his push for the championship. T Thunder, who left during the race, I believe he did not lag out. I think he quit. We got word that he is not back. So T Thunder is out. We are going to have an 11-man lobby for Moto 3 of the C class. We got CLB, who went 4-3. He should be sitting pretty good in a possible top 3 final position. Currently, he has another good moto. He could make his way to second or third. And if Justin Plays manages to fall back a little bit, who knows? Maybe if he gets a moto win, CLB could take the championship. Anything can still happen in this final moto. It's all going to depend on where the top guys finish after this race is over. With 55 seconds left in this countdown, we are just a little bit away from getting this third and final moto gate drop down. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3. All 11 people that are supposed to be here are here, minus T Thunder. Fortunately, he left, but not sure what happened there. We are 30 seconds away from getting this third and final moto underway. CLB looking to have another good finish. LGU9 has been pretty consistent near the top 5 positions over the course of the last 2 motos. Daniel T. Loacy going 6-1. He is your Moto 2 winner. We will see if he can get another Moto win and possibly either get a top 3 final position, see if he can get on the podium. What's going to happen? Riders are on the gate. 30-second board is about to go up. We'll see if we can get towards one of the top riders that we know of in this race. Possibly CLB, Daniel T. Loacy, FPK Spectre. We'll see if we can get one of them off the whole shot. LG9, we're going to spectate. And it looks like he's going to be about mid-pack off the start. Justin Plays just in front of him is getting off to a great start, and he is going to move into first. Justin Plays, who has gone 2-2 so far, is now sitting first. We're going to make our way towards that way. Number 9 of the baby is now mid-pack. And Justin Plays, who is currently sitting with the overall, is now in the number 1 spot. Justin Plays has gone 2-2, looking to make this race an easy one, getting out front early and trying to take the championship. Justin Plays is off to a great start on the opening lap. This is exactly what he wanted, and he's going to crash into the pole and let, I believe that is LG9 right past him. Justin Plays is still sitting in a pretty solid spot in the second position, scrubbing over that tabletop and into the Thor sweeper. He has got to get a move on if he wants to take this championship. Getting off to a start like he did is going to be key. Getting around LGU9 is also going to be beneficial to him. He needs to start opening up a lead so he can ensure that he gets away from the rest of this pack. Justin Plays flies off the track again. Like we got the number 17 of Home Hockey sitting in 10th. The number 12 of CLB in the 5th position, battling it out with some other riders. Blinds, looks like that's who's right in front of him. And Daniel T. Loacy right next to him, your Moto 2 winner, is sitting in the number 5 spot. CLB went 4-3 thus far. He is now sitting in the 4th position again. We will see if he can make some passes and get towards the front of the pack. It looks like there is still a battle for the lead going on up front between Justin Plays and LGU9. I believe LGU9 is now in number 1 spot, followed by Justin Plays, then Blinds, then CLB, and I'm not sure who is behind CLB. Maybe we can take a look back there in just a couple moments once this dissipates. CLB just nicks that tree, but gets away from it. Looks like one of the riders had fallen back. Not sure what happened to them. I could have swore that CLB had 3 guys in front of them. But it looks like LGU9 is out front, followed by Justin Plays, with CLB sitting in the 3rd spot. Take a look behind him. Blimes now in 6th. FPK Spectre, your Moto 1 winner, going 1-4, is now in the back of the pack with an 11th. This is not what he wanted. He must be struggling back there with these riders possibly getting flung around, making mistakes. Not where he wants to be. We're going to see if he can make it through. They are now on lap 3. FPK Spectre sitting in 11th. We're going to move around. Looks like Daniel T. Loacy, who is your Moto 2 winner, is sitting in 5th. Going 6-1 and is now sitting in 5th. Explicit Killa in 4th. Having a solid start of the race. We'll see if he can stay up there. Pretty smooth thus far. Go towards the front of the pack if we can. It looks like 28 of Bella's Master sitting in 9th. LGU9 is now in 2nd. I believe Justin Plays got him back somewhere. Justin Plays is now in 1st with a slight gap over LGU9. We'll see if Justin Plays can hold it off for now, but looks like both riders hit the tree and LGU9 is going to pay for it. CLB has gotten around LGU9 and takes the number 2 position. Once again, I want to say thank you guys for tuning in to the MXvsATV Loretta Lynn's online championship brought to you by MXO Sports. It has been a great day racing thus far. The C-Class has been intense. Tons of great riding. Position swapping through each motos, and CLB is going to go over the bars through the Thor sweeper. LGU9 is going to make his way into the 2nd once again. The CLB is going to come back, and CLB is now sitting in the 2nd spot. LGU9 airs out that tabletop. Struggling a little bit, got to get his wits back. Stay smooth. Like the number 9 of the baby is now 7th. These riders are now on their 4th lap. 15 of Justin Plays is 1st, followed by the number 12 of CLB24. The number 18 of Daniel T. Loacy is in 3rd, followed by the 11 of LGU9. And Blimes, number 2, is sitting in your 5th spot. FPK Spectre, your Moto 1 winner, is in 6th, trying to make a push towards that front. If he can get back up to 2nd or 1st, he can have a pretty good shot at getting this championship. Justin Plays holding down 1st place. Coming up to that tricky tree jump. Gotta avoid that thing at all costs. It is deadly for sure. Justin Plays looking pretty smooth overall in the 1st spot. Moving back a little bit. Looks like we got the number 17 of Home Hockey in 11th. CLB holding down the number 2 position. Blimes in 5th with a rider right behind him battling for that top 5 spot. Trying to move forward a little bit more. And FPK Spectre. It's like FPK Spectre was never in 5th like I thought he was. The number 15 is Justin Plays. So FPK Spectre still struggling in the back of the pack. Your Moto 1 winner not having a good race. This is not what he wanted. Daniel T. Loacy is going to get around CLB after CLB takes a digger in that right-handed sand sweeper. Coming up on LGU9, trying to make a push for that number 2 spot. Meanwhile, Justin Plays is opening up a huge gap of 9 seconds, pulling away, trying to take this championship. The prize is the glory. It is just laps away from being all his. He can hold down this number 1 spot. Justin Plays is your 15th overall qualifier from the past 3 weeks, and he is now sitting good to get a possible championship under his belt at the first ever Loretta Lynn's online championship in the C-Class. Daniel T. Loacy is in 4th, battling with CLB. LGU9 is up front in 2nd. Explicit Killa sitting in 7th, battling out with Blimes. take a look at the front of the pack again. Looks like the number 15 Justin Plays has just come through the finish. Looking good in that number 1 spot. But it is the number 11 of LGU9 who has closed the gap just slightly. See if LGU9 can make that pass for the first position in the coming laps. Number 12 of CLB is sitting in the 3rd spot, and the number 18 of Daniel T. Loacy in 4th, followed by the number 9 of DeBaby. See if we can find any battles going on back here. Justin Plays holding it down in 1st. CLB in 3rd, trying to make a push to make the pass on LGU9 for 2nd. These top riders so far running pretty smooth, looking pretty good. Track is definitely breaking down. Ruts are deep, nerves are high. Justin Plays has got to be freaking out in this 3rd moto. If he can hold on, he will be your C-Class champion at the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship. He is just a few laps away from that. Going to continue to look for some battles. Blimes, Explicit Killer battling it out for 6th place. FPK Spectre still struggling in the back of the pack, not sure what is going on with him. After a Moto 1 win, this is not where he wanted to be. Daniel T. Loacy sitting in the number 4 spot. Coming through the finish, it is going to be the number 15 of Justin Plays, still opening up a little bit more of a gap on the number 11 of LGU9, followed by the number 12 of CLB in 3rd, the number 18 and your Moto 2 winner, Daniel T. Loacy, is now sitting in 4th, and the number 9 of DeBaby is rounding out your top 5. We're going to go into the drone cam real quick for you guys. LGU9 sitting in the number 2 spot with CLB close behind. About to come into the Thor Sweeper. We will see what CLB can do in these coming final laps. Looks like Justin Plays just slightly ahead of LGU9 is coming through the finish. LGU9 has closed the gap again. Justin Plays might be making some mistakes with this track being this rough. Either way, LGU9 is making a push. Running pretty smooth. Aside from just flying off the berm, CLB is going to go to the inside and make the pass. Justin Plays is just slightly ahead of these 2 riders. We will see if he can hold down the number 1 spot. If he can, he will be your C-Class champion at the first ever Loretta Lynn's Online Championship. LGU9 going to the inside line after the 10 Commandments. CLB opening up a little bit of a gap in these later laps. We're going to take a look at our Moto 3 leader. Right now, Justin Plays going through the Thor Sand Sweeper, looking pretty good in the number 1 spot, finding those deep ruts, staying smooth. He is your 15th fastest qualifier from 3 weeks qualifying, and he is now sitting in a position that could land him to be the overall champion of the first ever Loretta Lynn's Online Championship in the C-Class on Xbox. He is looking good, and Blimes has either lagged out or left after sitting in a possible top 5 spot finish. CLB is looking in a good position to take a 2nd overall so far going 4-3 and sitting in second spot. If he can stay there, he will look pretty good for that second overall finish. Justin Plays is still holding it down in first place with a 5.5 second lead over the rest of the pack. Looking pretty smooth, holding it down, trying to make it through. These ruts are deep and they will grab you. And Justin Plays is going to fly off the berm, narrowing that gap between CLB and himself. Take a look back and see how close they are. Looks like we got the number 17 of Home Hockey in 8th. CLB is in 3rd, so LGU9 must be in the number 2 spot. Closing in on Justin Plays just slightly. See what these riders can do. Coming through the sand sweeper is CLB, trying to find a line that is going to work best for him. Trying to triple into this next corner, choosing that second line, and he's going to bounce out. That outside line is probably the most beneficial. Take those insides right there, that's probably going to bounce you out anyways. The outside in that corner is going to be the safer line, it looks like. CLB trying to make a push for that second place finish in Moto 3 over LGU9. But LGU9 has closed the gap to 3.27 seconds on Justin Plays. With only a few laps to go, we'll see how close LGU9 can get and if he can make a pass for a Moto 3 win. Looks like Daniel T. Loacy, your Moto 2 winner, is trying to make it up towards CLB. He is actually quite close, and in these coming laps could make the pass and move even farther up in the overall finishes. Like Daniel T. Loacy still sitting in that 4th spot. Possibly lost just a little bit of time to CLB, who is sitting in 3rd. We're going to try and make our way towards the top 3 as these final laps come to an end. FPK Spectre, who was your Moto 1 winner, got 4th in the second Moto, is now making the pass for the number 5 spot after struggling in the beginning of this race. Not sure what has been going on with him, but this is not what he has wanted. After an impeccable start this day, it is going to be Justin Plays who takes the Moto 3 win and is going to be your first ever Loretta Lynn's Online Championship C-Class champion. Congratulations to Justin Plays. It looks like CLB24 might be your second overall winner. We'll take a look at the results after the countdown ends. So it looks like Justin Plays is going to take your Moto 3 win go 2-2-1 for the C-Class Championship. CLB is going to be 4-3-2 and most likely take second place in the C-Class. LGU9 is going to take 3rd in Moto 3. 4th is going to be Daniel T. Loacy going 6-1-4. He should get a top 5 spot in the championship. And 5th for that Moto is going to be DeBaby. That concludes the C-Class for the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship. Official results will be posted on Monday. Congratulations to all our C-Class competitors. They did a great job. I am going to now close the stream. In about 5 minutes, you can refresh the stream on YouTube, or if you're watching on their website, you can refresh the website and the new stream will pop up. We are going to be moving on to the B-Class right away. So stay tuned for that. This stream will be ending right now.